about ready to roll here. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Number 8, the leadoff batter, as he looks at 1. The 1-0. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had it fooled.
Now it's Marcus Semien. First pitch misses. Shota, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 2. One out, bases empty. Inside. It's 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tucker snags it for the second out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup.
The shortstop.
And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Corey Seager. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's outside. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
Adolis.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the
Garcia.
third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. And a foul ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Seager stands at second with 2 gone. And a curve misses outside. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 left for Texas, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Michael Busch leading things off and takes a strike. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off,
in half up to hit.
the left fielder, Ian Happ.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. And you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Here's Kyle Tucker in for a strike. Good slider. No outs. Runners at first and second. Backed off the plate that time. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. First and second here, no outs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering is down low.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Line drive. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. A little bit high. And a count even 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back. And this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Late swing fouled off. Two outs.
That's the ball.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, and now here is Wyatt Langford. Shota back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Here is Jock Peterson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Time to check on our umpires. Early Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And ball one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
No score here in the second. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That's outside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1-0. And that's a little high.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. The other way. In there safely. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Little chopper rolls foul.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Horner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses there. And the count is 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that gets down into the gap. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. Just missed.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
1-1.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-1. Michael Busch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Michael Busch, the next to hit. That one's upstairs, ball one. Second and third, one away. This one popped up. And there are two down. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Walked his first time.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Happ lays off.
Outside, ball.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now it's going to be Jonah Heim. Next offering upstairs. That one missed. That's in there. 3-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Almost got him.
In.
That one pushed foul. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Going, gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. That one's in there, 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Marcus Semien. And a strike, Semien, an all-star a season ago, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hack puts it away, and there's one down. Seager stands in now. Doubled in his first AB. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Cubs leading by a run, top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one in there across the letters.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That's the ball. We got a full count.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base, ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and that's 2. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom
Cubs,
four, here's
the
Nico
second
Horner.
baseman, Nico.
He's kind of an outlier, especially
Horner.
when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that's just an unacceptable error
7.
right there. Just kind of
Shortstop,
lackadaisical in getting it
Gentry.
back into the infield, and there's really no
Gentry.
excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Swanson digs in, doubled his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's a high chopper. Young fires over to first, and Swanson is set down.
The third baseman, number 6,
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Garcia makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Pulls that one foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
One ball,
That's
one
inside. And that's in there at the knees. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that is that. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Rangers nothing. We go to the top of the
Leading off for
5th.
the
Here's the
Rangers,
center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Langford.
Shota back to work. Close
No,
one, doesn't
that's
get
the
the
ball.
call. And it's 1-0.
Well, these
1-0.
Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The count 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The batter, number 4, Designated hitter.
Dominant
Josh
performance for him today, Boo.
Peterson.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Yeah, the batter down, Jock Peterson. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Step off throw to first,
Hey,
and he's back in on a dive. Nobody out, runner at first. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Langford gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is inside. Tying run
1 ball, no strike.
is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
1 down. Here's Josh Young. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Outside, that's a ball.
Misses just
ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, 2 down.
Now back, the catcher, Jonah Heim.
So 2 down now, and here is Jonah Heim. Pitch misses,
That's a
and
ball.
that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Now
up
the number
for
2
the
hitter,
Cubs,
Ian
the
Happ.
left fielder, Ian.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now,
Tucker.
1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the slider just misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Bouncer to Young. Young tossed to first, and Tucker is retired.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Into the shrubbery and out of here. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's the strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. There's the strike at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Up next for the Cubs.
So it's all tied up
The
thanks
catcher,
to the home run.
Miguel.
And up next for Chicago,
Amaya.
Miguel Amaya, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Phil Maton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Colon, a left-hander, also throwing. Crow Armstrong at second with 2 down. To third. Young tossed to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is number 8.
Number 8, Josh Smith.
Fought off foul. In the dirt, and that is ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rogers getting cranked up as well. And delivers outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 2.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga done for the day, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
New
Cubs.
pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Andrew Kittredge.
Andrew Kittredge.
Here is Marcus Semien. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Checks over to first, back safely. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here comes Corey Seager. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Runner takes off. This one chopped up the middle. In time to Bush, and Seager is set down.
Now batting, right fielder, Adolis
So
Garcia.
the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
A little bit low.
Ball.
That clips a corner. Next offering way off the plate. Slider misses outside.
Count is
Wyatt
full.
Langford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Maton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So here's Horner now. He's 2 for 2. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And that misses off the outside edge. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Robert Garcia getting loose out there. Martin, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0. And there's the ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
7.
He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swanson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to 3rd. Young whips it across, and Swanson is set down.
The 3rd baseman, number 6, Matt Shaw.
Down the 3rd baseman, Matt Shaw. On the inside corner for a strike. And that's down and away. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the mound.
54.
Ryan Brazier.
Ryan Brazier.
Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
The center fielder, Wyatt.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a 3rd baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That one outside. Full count now. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Base knock center field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Jack Peterson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Move to first. Langford back in on a dive. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. And ball one. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here goes the runner. In there for strike three. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Berger can't hold up, and that's a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to first. Down the line, and it's foul. And a swing and a miss. And there's two away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Josh Young digs in now. Outside low, ball one. There's the swing and a miss.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Man on second, two down. Swing and a tapper. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Rangers lead one. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
62.
Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order
off
now.
for the
Now
Cubs,
it's going to be
the
Michael
first baseman,
Busch.
Michael Busch.
Garcia, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty
Ian.
simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Ian Happ. That's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Out to short. Sends it across to first. And that quickly, two away.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle
Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Seiya Suzuki, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And he grounds one to the right side. Berger takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor
now
Rogers.
pitching for the Cubs, number 17, Taylor Rogers.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 28.
Well, both
Jonah
sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's off the mark. 1-0. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Brad Keller appears to be getting loose. And fouled off. Laser, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter. Trying to move him over here. Busch. Over to second for 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just
That's
missed.
The ball. Outside.
In the air, right field. And that'll get down for a hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
And now Adolis Garcia. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Rangers take the lead. A second scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Taylor Rogers departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Daniel Palencia.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. That's down and in. A slider missed. Garcia at second with 2 down. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson handles, throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Seiya Suzuki. Garcia back to work. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Outside. Going to count 1 and 2. That one just misses.
2 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Crow Armstrong stands in now, looks at that one inside. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one at 95, missed up top, 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And the batter now, Miguel Amaya. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Cubs 2. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Jock Peterson. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Pomerantz also getting ready. That's down and in.
2-1.
Pulls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, we'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order. 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Rangers 4 and the Cubs 2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Shawn Armstrong.
Now
these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading up for the Cubs,
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Corner.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. He doesn't get the call, and that's ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Tying run at the plate, and that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
That one misses. And a full count now. Matt Shaw in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. To the right side. Berger to second. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
One out left for the Cubs. Now here is Matt Shaw. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Tap foul at the plate. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. He swings and fouls one off. Armstrong is just 1 strike away. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 4